Hello everybody, I'm Jessica and I'm an alcoholic, and this is my experience, strength, and hope. In today's video, I will be touching on the hope side of my journey. As I've said in the past, alcoholics share their experience, strength, and hope, and I have yet to touch on my hopeful portion of it. To me, my hope is my post-alcohol usage time period, and I will be posting many of each experience, strength, and hope, because every time you think of it, different details come into mind, and you never want to forget any of them, because every little one is very important, and that's mostly what I want to indulge in today, because a lot of my hope and my happiness and everything that is post alcohol use is the little things that you don't really think about, or you don't notice so much, or never really is appreciated so much when you're using drugs or alcohol. Well, I wouldn't know drugs because I've never used drugs, but from what I'm told by fellow addicts, because I consider myself an addict also because I am addicted to alcohol. My vice was just alcohol, so mine is more pinpointed to alcoholism rather than just addiction. So, my last drink was October 14th of 2024. That's when I drank my way to rehab. So my sober date is October 15th of 2024. That was the first day that I did not have alcohol. It's almost my 8th month. And that was probably the best and worst day of my life. Worst feeling day of my life, because my body hated me. But best day of my life because it was the first day to the rest of my life. I had gotten sober a few times in the past, but I always did it in isolation, as we say. That I tried to do it on my own. I went to hospitals and such to get it out of my body medically, like medication and stuff, so my body didn't feel it as much. But after coming home from the hospital, I tried to do it on my own, like thinking I didn't need help to stay sober. This time, I went to rehab and I went to AA afterwards, and I got help. And that was my first form of hope, was knowing that there was people around me, that I wasn't the only one who felt this way about something. I was dependent on something, I was addicted to something, and there were people who felt the same way I did. That was my first form of hope, was knowing I wasn't alone, and that I could talk to people about it. Because I didn't always feel like I could fit in anywhere. So, but we're not going to go back on poor stories of not fitting in. We're not going back to negative land. We're staying in positive, because that is what hope is. Hope is the positivity of recovery. It is what happens after you put down the drink and after you put down your drug or drink of choice. So one of the main things of my hope in recovery is the little things, like being able to have my dog wake me up in the morning and not shoo her away because I didn't want to get out of bed because I felt sick, and that I wasn't sick and tired anymore from being sick and tired all the time, and that I liked seeing the sun come through the window in the morning, I wanted to see the sun come through the window in the morning. And let's see. You take advantage of the little things. I never realized how much I love just getting a message, or just someone who loves me and cares about me saying good morning, or just saying the words, I care about you, or I love you, or you're worth it, or you're a good person. And I never actually knew the meaning of the word beautiful before, because beautiful isn't just surface. Beautiful is within you. And when someone told me that I was beautiful, I actually felt it. I didn't feel like I was beautiful before. I actually didn't even want to look in the mirror before. But that's a negative. We don't want to think about that. Now, I don't care what I actually look like to be beautiful. I think I feel like I'm beautiful coming from the inside, because I'm actually me again. And a person who is not themselves can't be beautiful to me. That's my own opinion. I'm sorry, my opinions may come out in this. Actually, a lot of my opinions will come out in this, so full disclosure, my opinions, not fact. But that is just something I took advantage of. But that has brought me hope that I can look past surface things now and see the true meaning of things, instead of just taking things as they are, because things as they are not what they seem most of the time. And I learned that because I learned that about myself, because I seemed to be one way, and I really wasn't that person deep down, because alcohol was masking it. And now I'm a person that I want to be, and that's my hope, is that I can be the person that I want to be, and that I really am, instead of that person that I never really wanted to be, but I just was, because the true me was hidden. But I don't have to hide anymore. And that's part of my hope, is I don't have to hide anymore. And if somebody doesn't like me, at least they're not liking me. They're not liking the person that I'm truly meant to be, not the person that is fakely coming out under a ruse or under an influence. So that's perfectly fine with me. And like, another part of my hope is simplicity. That kind of goes along with the little things. Like, something very simple can bring me so much joy. We have a family of bunnies that live outside the house. Actually, we have a couple families, but one that lives specifically outside my apartment door. And this one little family, one specific bunny, has come back around here for, this is like the third summer that he's come around. I named him Mooch because he mooches food out of my hand, and it's just the cutest thing. And now there's a baby bunny that has come around, and I'm now the only person that the baby bunny will not run away from. Not that he comes up to me, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that will come. But like, just last night, I think it was, last night, like in the evening, I just sat outside and just watched this little baby bunny eat carrots. And just that simplicity of enjoying that moment of watching this little tiny creature that's the size of my fist with little ears, like not even that big, just watch him eat a carrot. That just brought me so much joy. And the fact that something that small can make me happy brings me so much hope in just life, because that's what life is. Start that small and just grow. And like, I didn't want to come inside, even though I had things to do, unfortunately, but I just wanted to watch this little bunny just enjoy this carrot. Like, as simple as that, just enjoying a carrot. And then it was as simple as I just enjoyed watching this bunny. So it just went right down the line. Simple happiness. And that's what I can appreciate now, is simple happiness. And like, I would always put things off or just not do them. Like, I had the worst diet because I never wanted to sit down and make a good meal. And now it's like, I can't wait to make good dinner. I can't wait to, like, I just got back from food shopping and it was fun. Like, who thinks food shopping is fun? I do. Because I am like, okay, so I'm gonna make this weekend. I'm gonna put this together and make this all night. And then I'm proud of myself for actually doing it. And that might sound like a simple task to some people, but to me that's like knowing myself in the past. That would have been a huge accomplishment, and now that's like a routine thing, and the fact that that's a routine thing is a big accomplishment. And daily routine, like daily things like that, whether it's routine or not, whether it's something special, that's just something that I enjoy doing. And actually doing the things that I enjoy like that is something, because when you're so divulged in something that's harming you, like alcohol was harming my body and my mind and my actions, my words, my every which way form of living for so long, that I didn't even lift a finger to do anything. I was lucky if I lifted a finger to use the microwave. Like, but now it's like I want something that's good for me, instead of just something to keep me alive, to get me through another day, to get me to another drink. And even so, God forbid the food, blocked my drinking. Whew. But now it's like I can enjoy every little thing that I do, every little bite that I eat when it comes to the food. Or like, I just took my dog for a walk when I got back from food shopping. Every little stroll that we take, or watching the bunnies eat the food that they have, or just sitting here talking to you all, because sometimes just talking is helpful, and just talking about how hopeful I am, just talking about the good things make them feel so much better to me, because just talking, just saying how these good things are, just brings it full front to me that more good things are yet to come. And I'm not saying that every day is going to be a good day, because that's not how life works. You can be hopeful for it, absolutely, but that's not how life works. You're going to have your bad days. That's fine. You just have to suck it up, buttercup. There's always another day. And just be hopeful that the next day is a better one. And if it's not, then so be it. Any day is better so far than one that's not. Because if you're not, then you're not the true you. And you can't really appreciate those better days. That's what I've learned. And that's what keeps me hopeful every day. And I can't say enough about it. Because that's who I've become. That's who I like. I like looking in the mirror now. Won't mind at all. I'm proud of who I see in the mirror now. Because the person that I see is the real me. And that's what I want to see every day. So for today, I am proud of myself. And that brings me hope for just today. So with that, I will say goodbye for now, and I will see all of you hopefully sooner rather than later. And I hope all of you have a great day and you are just as hopeful as I am. Because here in New England, we actually have some sun for once. We'll see how long that lasts. Goodbye, everybody.